Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin was born on the 7th of October 1952 and represents a Russian eminent politician and also ex-intelligence. Previously, he was in the office from 1999 until 2008, and now he is serving as the current president of Russia since 2012. On top of that, he was also known to be a prime minister too. This man is one of the most famous names, and after Alexander Lukashenko of Belarus, Putin represents the second longest serving European president. With power comes wealth. So stay with us and find out about Putin's $5 billion presidential vehicle fleet. Vladimir Putin represents one of the richest men in the world due to his estimated wealth of $70 billion. As being president and prime minister of one of the biggest countries worldwide, he obviously has the necessity of traveling most of the time. But on top of that, this eminent man is a real car enthusiast. He literally loves these machines, as proved by his fleet of presidential roadsters, which are valued at $192 million. Not to forget the rival to Air Force One, one recognizable as Illusion IL-96, costs $40 to $50 million. How amazing is that? When you put all the vehicles he possesses in one place, it is estimated to cost a whopping $5 billion. This man ain't messing around here, let's be clear. So now let's see Putin's $5 billion presidential vehicle fleet, so get ready. Putin's whole new presidential cortege on his fourth inauguration represents one of the most incredible vehicles he possesses in his car collection. And even if it is so hard to believe, in the whole fleet that was in development even since 2012. This incredible vehicle development cost Putin an amazing $192 million, and they are totally worth their price due to the comfort, lavishness, and elegance they provide. On top of that, there are some long-standing ideas from the company to manufacture these incredible vehicles and create an individual brand based on the whole buzz that was going around once he got out of the doors of these incredible vehicles. Is there anyone that doesn't want to be driven by these beasts, which are known to be one of the most powerful vehicles worldwide? That applies to both outside and inside of this vehicle. Furthermore, it is so interesting to know that his presidential ride weighs around 6 tons, and on top of that runs on a 6.6-liter V12 engine. And when talking about horsepower, that's known to be an incredible 860. The whole power is sent to the four wheels through a 9-speed automatic transmission that provides Putin a dangerous speed at the moment he needs it. There are so many things that are remarkable for this car and that you need to know. For example, this vehicle has one of the most advanced protective measures that will shock you. Did you know that this fabulous car is bomb-proof? Yeah, that's for sure. And yes, it also has armored plating. What else can we say for this Putin's incredible vehicle? Can you believe that the government thinks that by releasing commercial pieces, they can balance the cost that Putin made to customize these beasts? The idea is to release even 3 diverse models, believe it or not. Due to the fact that this vehicle is completely the same as the Rolls-Royce Ghost limo, on the outside there's no doubt that they are going to be a real deal. And if you're wondering about the price, they cost between $95,500 and $111,500. So if we compare Putin's and Joe Biden's transport means, we can conclude that these two have a really great sense when talking about lavish vehicles. The USA president possesses a $1.5 million Cadillac limousine. It is also famous as the Beast. It has automatic fire extinguisher systems, 9 vision cameras, also tear gas cannons, and plus it has smoke screens. It is also armored as the Putin's vehicle. What we can add when talking about this beast is that it runs on a 5-liter diesel engine. The power and the torque output is still unknown, but it is known that it puts out 3 kilometers PL of mileage, giving its great outlook, amazing speed, and unbelievable lavishness. If you didn't know, there is a name for this type of vehicle. The Russian presidential state vehicle represents the official state vehicle of the president of Russia, in this case Vladimir Putin. And yes, while the momentary presidential state car is an RS Senat limousine that replaced the Mercedes-Benz S600 Guard Pullman. We already stated that this vehicle has a lot of offensive, life-saving, and defensive measures, but the best part is that it is created to the Federal Protective Services standards, which is quite amazing. If we go into details, this vehicle was developed in Russia by the famous NAMI, known as the Cortez project, and it was openly and publicly introduced for the very first time in 2018. The already known and famous fourth inauguration of the one and only Vladimir Putin. Under the USSR, when talking about the previous generations, the General Secretary of the Communist Party was constantly driven in the popular Soviet-built ZIL-41052. As a matter of fact, the two ZIL limousines are from time to time used in the famous Day of Victory military parades. If you didn't know, the first overseas limousine used by a Russian president was the famous W140 Mercedes-Benz S-Class bought for Boris Yeltsin. It was replaced by a Mercedes-Benz W220 and after that by a W221. And when talking about President Putin's Mercedes, it was a Mercedes-Benz produced S600 Pullman Guard. When visiting the state vehicle is airlifted to the desired destination by the Ilyushin Il-76 transport aircraft. And we can also say that the national transport services for the Russian president are given by the Special Purpose Garage. The SPG represents a section in the Federal Protective Service. And as impossible as it sounds, the RS Senat limousine is not the only transport he has. He possesses two Airbus A319, two Sukhoi Superjets, 8 IL-96, and if that wasn't enough, he also owns a fleet of Tu-154, Tu-204, YAK-40s, and also two helicopters. So it is more than obvious that when it comes to flying, this man has literally everything that is needed. His favorite means of transportation when talking about places is the IL-96-300. It costs approximately $504 million per plane, and the whole cost is provided by the government to make this place secure for this man. It is interesting to know that the planes are made by hand, respectively, so they have limited spare parts accessible when it's time to replace them. The interior of this place is made of astonishing belongings. The popular Russian tapestries on the walls of it, and fur rugs. Believe it or not, all the edges are lined with gold, and that's not a surprise at all. And of course, that's not all. This plane possesses its own master bedroom and a huge office room. And believe it or not, it has its own gym. When Putin has some free time in the plane, he can exercise and charge himself with a little bit of energy in the gym. The place also possesses a huge bathroom with full showers inside. It has a gold-plated handle. This place also has an escape pod, a total communication suite that is able to lead the entire Russia during war, and various missile countermeasures. Due to the fact that it is really a lot, Russia has gained a lot of compliments about their president's lavish plane, and that's absolutely expected. Furthermore, the Russian country was not only criticized for that, but also for the numerous production of planes that provide the president to travel with style and in the safest way possible. But it is so awkward to compare this plane with the plane China uses, and that the Boeing 747 that is not suitable even to be compared to the lavishness the Russian country enjoys. So just let's compare the Putin's plane with one of the most famous and costly planes in the world, the Air Force One, the plane Joe Biden travels by. There is about to be an upgrade when talking about this plane. The USA gave $5.3 billion. And yes, that's not a surprise. We're talking about the USA. They gave around $778 billion in 2020 for the military. Let's be honest, it's not a surprise that so much money was spent on this plane that the president and his family use. It is absolutely incredible and worth the price. On a related note, we wanted to know which part was your favorite one from our video. You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.